The Bhagavad Gita says that there is only one thing that cannot be stolen by a thief, that cannot be taken away by any king. It cannot be shared between brothers. It is the only wealth that increases when it is shared. This is the wealth of education, which is the greatest wealth a man can possess. Here, all of you are at the brink of the beginning of the next phase of your life as students. I take great pleasure in welcoming our correspondents, Madam Principal, Madam Vice President, the heads of departments, students, and parents who have joined us here today. I'm Vidya Bhardwaj, Student Council President, Adarsh College for the year 2021 to 2022. I have found my alma mater, the people I admire to be, and the most challenging of academic atmospheres in Adarsh College for Women. And I cannot think of a better way to begin one's academic journey than to be in the presence of one's mentors and to keep their words close to heart. The words that the dignitaries spoke on my first day of college still resonate deep within my mind. I ask all of you to open your hearts and minds to this great institution and let it shape you into the best version of yourself. May faith lead us from darkness into light, for prayer is the doorway to prosperity. I invite all of you to bring your hearts together and join us in the college prayer song.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा शुद्धां ब्रह्मविचारसारपरमां पाड्यां जगत्यापिनीं वीणापुस्तकधारिणी अभयदां जाट्यान्तकारापहां हस्ते स्फाटिकमालिकां झदधतीं पद्मासने संस्थितां वन्दे तां परदेवतां भगवतीं बुद्धिप्रदां शारदाम्.
I take immense pleasure in welcoming our correspondent, Mr. Sunil Hasija, and thanking him for gracing this occasion with his presence. Sir, we ask for your blessings to commence this new academic year. In an uncertain world, we find strength in the people who inspire us to do better, be better, to give us the courage and inspiration to pursue greatness. We call upon our great pillar of strength. With admiration in our hearts, we take great pleasure in inviting our principal, Dr. R. Shanti ma'am, to share with us her ever-inspiring words and welcome the gathering. Please, ma'am.
Thank you, Vidya. Education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think, said Albert Einstein. Wishing you all a great morning. On behalf of the management, faculty, and students, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome the first year undergraduate and postgraduate students of our college. Every morning has a new beginning, a new blessing, and a new hope. A warm welcome to the bright new batch of 2021 students. We believe this is our purpose here at Adarsh, where we want to create smart, intelligent, thinking young women, and this is the cornerstone of our vision statement. As you begin this journey of another phase in your life with great expectations and vibrant enthusiasm, we would like you to know the college and its culture so you can give your best and get the best out of your college life. As a NAC A+ accredited institution, with the NIRF rank in the band score of 101 to 150 in the newly released All India ranking and included in 2F of the UGC Act. Our college is among the premier institutions of higher education. Anna Adarsh College for Women came into being in 1985, established by the Punjab Association. The Punjab Association has been a shining beacon of social responsibility and cultural confluence. The college was established by the members of the association to meet the growing demand for higher education for women. From very humble beginnings, the college today has multiple departments offering an array of programs. You are now a part of this huge family of Anna Adarsh, and we cherish your joining us. Academically, the college has been the recipient of several university ranks over the years with many gold medalists. We have had toppers across disciplines, and the number of ranks serves as a testimonial to our excellent teaching standards. The college has embraced digitalization completely, with every activity being converted to its digital counterpart. Whether it was teaching, culturals, seminars, workshops, conferences, there was no dearth of activity in the college campus throughout the lockdown. All activities in the academic calendar, including internal assessment tasks, tests, assignments, and student seminars, are currently digitally administered, and we hope to usher in the blended learning format, combining the best of online and offline teaching learning practices later this year. We assure you that you will not be missing out in any aspect of college life. Last year, when the culturals went online for the first time, we ensured that all the prize winners in various categories were applauded with certificates and medals in a physical ceremony in the college campus. The library provides you with a range of physical and digital resources, not just for furthering academics, but also to prepare you for the competitive exams. Our very own Adarsh IAS Academy is the center to go to if you aspire to serve the country and ace competitive exams. Sports and physical fitness has always been a priority for us. We have had specialized training happening on campus, and we have had international, national, state, and district level players. We are looking at resuming pre pandemic physical activity in a phased manner very soon, complying with existing protocols. We have been ensuring the mental fitness of our students through the exclusive counseling team of the college. Counseling options are wide, physically on campus, through email, social media platforms, through phone calls. You can choose the way you wish to communicate with the counselors. It goes without saying that all counseling interactions are totally confidential. The various clubs of the college host a range of programs to help hone your skills and fine tune your abilities, whether it is creative or critical thinking, or entrepreneurship, or social service. There is something in these club activities for every single student. Be it the spacious canteen or sunlit classrooms, or the state of art language lab, or photographer hub, or the indoor game space and the gym, or the 1,000-seater auditorium, our infrastructure is reliable and user friendly for students. The student council is a student body where you can represent your concerns, ideas, suggestions, and opinions. The principal, the staff council, the HODs, the class in charges, and all faculty are accessible and available should you find the need to sort out or clarify information or address issues. The IQAC is the umbrella body under the aegis of which all activities of the college are conducted, documented, and evaluated. With MOUs with leading universities and institutions, with outsourced personality development classes, with tie ups with corporates and companies, our mission is to see you placed in a fulfilling and satisfying career. Our primary request to you would be to adhere strictly and stringently to the COVID prevention protocols, primarily social distancing when you are on campus, and always be with a mask. We welcome you today virtually with open arms, a warm heart, and a gentle smile. Dream big and fly high, and Anna Adarsh College for Women will help make those dreams bigger and better to help you soar higher and further. Wishing you the very best for your journey with us.
Thank you so
வெற்றி
much, ma'am, for
பெறுவதற்கு நிறைந்த விடாமுயற்சியையும் பெரும் மன உறுதியையும் நீங்கள் பெற்றிருக்க வேண்டும். விடாமுயற்சி பெற்றவன் சமுத்திரத்தையே குடித்து விடுவான். எனது சங்கல்பத்தால் மலைகள் நொறுங்கி விழுந்தாக வேண்டும் என சொல்கிறான். அத்தகைய ஆற்றலை, அத்தகைய மன உறுதியை நீ பெற்றிரு. கடுமையாக உழை, நீ உனது குறிக்கோளை அடைவாய். விவேகானந்தரின் தத்துவம். வணக்கம். Thank you so much.
thank you so much, ma'am, for being a constant source of inspiration to all of us. Now, the Student Council has put in great efforts to bring to you a virtual tour of our college campus to give our beloved freshers something to look forward to. In this video, we will walk you through the college gates, into the conference hall, the auditorium, the serene grounds and amenities of our college. I hope all of you had enjoyed the brisk and crisp virtual tour that we had presented to you. I now request Madam Principal to give our audience an introduction to all the esteemed heads of department. Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, thank you.
Thank you, Vidya. Let me start by introducing our director, Dr. Jayashree Ghosh, Management Studies, Anna Adarsh College for Women, Chennai. Dr. Anita Raman, Vice Principal and Head, Postgraduate and Research Department of Commerce. Dr. Archana M. Sardhana, Associate Professor and Head, Department of English Literature. Mrs. L. Baby, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Tamil. Dr. J. Padmapriya, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Hindi. Dr. Radhika Madhavan, Associate Professor and Head, Department of French. Dr. Eliamma George, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Corporate Secretaryship. Dr. J. Srilekha, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Bank Management. Mrs. J. Geeta Priya, Assistant Professor and Head, Department of Tourism and Travel Management. Dr. P. Srilata, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Business Economics. Dr. S. Maslin Pushpa, Associate Professor and Head, Postgraduate and Research Department of Public Administration. Mrs. K. Maligeshwari, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Mathematics. Dr. N. Mahalakshmi, Assistant Professor and Head, Department of Physics. Dr. S. Shanti, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Chemistry. Dr. Hannah Vijay Kumar, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Computer Science. Dr. V. Suganti, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Home Science. Mrs. S. Karpagam, Assistant Professor and Head, Department of Computer Applications. Dr. Sherlyn David, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Accounting and Finance. Dr. K. Malati, Assistant Professor and Head, Department of Psychology. Dr. G. Netravati, Assistant Professor and Head, Department of Social Work. Dr. S. Sukanya, Director of Physical Education. Dr. K. Indumati, Librarian. Dr. D. Jyoti Raman, Assistant Professor and Head, Department of Commerce. Dr. C. Lumina Vinodini, Assistant Professor and Head, Department of BCom Computer Applications. Dr. J. Vijayashanti, Assistant Professor and Head, Department of Accounting and Finance. Dr. G. Anita, Assistant Professor and Head, Department of BCom Honors. Dr. G. Revati, Assistant Professor and Head, Department of Corporate Secretaryship. Mrs. G. Uma Maheshwari, Assistant Professor and Head, Department of Computer Science. Dr. R. Anantalakshmi, Assistant Professor and Head, Department of Computer Applications. Dr. J. Shankari, Assistant Professor and Head, Department of Bank Management. Dr. N. Chitra, Assistant Professor and Head, Department of Marketing Management. Dr. A. Gayatri, Assistant Professor and Head, Department of Business Administration. Mrs. R. K. S. Divya, Assistant Professor and Head, Department of Social Work.
Ma'am, if I may, I request you to introduce the Student Council coordinators and the Student Council for the year 2021 to 2022.
It's my pleasure. Dr. M. Anita, Associate Professor, PG and Research Department of Commerce. Dr. Sumati, Associate Professor, Department of Corporate Secretaryship. Dr. N. Chitra, Assistant Professor and Head, Department of BCom Marketing Management. Dr. V. Preeti Mahesh, Assistant Professor, Department of Business Economics. Dr. R. Meena, Assistant Professor, Department of Tamil. Dr. Nusrat Jabin, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science. Vidya Bradwaj, President. Isha Nas, Vice President. S. Yamuna, Treasurer. V. Nitya, Cultural Secretary. Faika Tabasum, Assistant Cultural Secretary. Kavya Loshini, Sports Secretary. Karpaka Kritika, Assistant Sports Secretary. Priyanka Rakshit, Secretary, Social Media.
I thank all the dignitaries, heads of departments, parents, and students who have joined us in this auspicious new beginning. And especially thank you, Madam Principal, for walking us through all the committees and the heads of departments for this year. To give your departments an opportunity to welcome the first year students in their unique ways, we will now guide you towards your respective departments where you will receive a meeting link that all of you must join.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.